Hello, welcome to Meditation Nerd. There's a little bit of chaos going on in the space with me right now. I've got a kitty cat who's going to be playing with the blinds, which you may or may not hear in the background. Um, and yeah, so she might start howling. She might knock some stuff down. We're just going to go with it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Okay, well, we're gonna continue forward, and if it shows up, it shows up. So today I wanted to return to some alternate nostril breathing to help with feelings of anxiety. So just as a quick run through before we get started, I will be doing a traditional tune in, even though this is a widely practiced meditative um, or a meditation. I was going to say meditative practice. That's a few too many practices. Anyway, so using the right hand, you're going to use your right thumb to block your right nostril. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril. And then using your right pinky or right ring finger, block off the left nostril. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. My sinuses are clogged, as you can hear. Block off the right nostril with your right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. I'm sorry, inhale through the left nostril. Block off the left nostril with your pinky or ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. Block off the right nostril with your right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. We'll just do one more round so we can kind of find our flow with it. Inhale through the left nostril. Block off the left nostril with your right pinky or right ring finger. Exhale through the right nostril. Inhale through the right nostril. We're going to end where we started. Block your right nostril with your right thumb. Exhale through the left nostril. And then go ahead and inhale through both nostrils. Okay, so we'll be doing 3 minutes for today. I am noticing an uptick in my anxiety levels just kind of randomly throughout my day. So I wanted to bring it back to the breath. Pranayama is a pretty solid place to start. So we'll go ahead and tune in with the Adi mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo, repeated 3 times. And of course, please honor your window of tolerance, your boundaries. Inhale the hands to heart center. Exhale. And then we'll inhale to begin. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale, hold the breath, hold the root lock. And exhale, shake out your hands. What are you doing over there? Okay. All right, she's going to get into stuff the second we get into this. Okay, so let me just double check, make sure I didn't forget anything. Now, you will be going through your own, finding your own pace, go at your own rhythm. Okay, I'm not going to shout out. That's why we were doing the practice at the beginning to kind of see how we are going to be moving through this. Like I said, you're going to exhale through the left nostril to start. Inhale through the left nostril as your right nostril is blocked. Go ahead and block the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale. And then there she is. All right, baby. Here. All right, love you. All right. So the chances of her coming back and howling at the door are pretty solid. So we'll just do our best to listen. I don't have um, headphones on, so I should be able to hear her to open the door. Anything else? Anything else? She says, feeling like there's something she forgot. Oh, yes. And then feel free to focus at the tip of your nose. You can close your eyes, soften your gaze, move through the 3 if you need to. Again, adapt this for where you are. One little caveat with that is to know where your boundaries are, right? Know what your window of tolerance is. As always, please listen to your body. And then as we go through this, do try to keep and awareness of the somatic experience. Okay. And again, please don't put pressure on yourself to do this perfectly. You'll probably mess up. It's fine. If you do it flawlessly, perfect as well, or fine as well. Um, okay, so we'll go ahead and start. Bring your eyes to the tip of your nose. Exhale through the left nostril. And my sinuses are starting to clog, as I'm sure you can hear. So do your best. And if at any point you need to stop and balance, please go ahead and stop and balance. Breathe through both of your nostrils, recenter, recalibrate, and come back to it. There are always options to adapt. And just remember, it's the exhale where we switch. Or sorry, it's the inhale where we switch. My bad, sorry. The exhale is where we start on the new side, is what I meant there. Not what I said, but what I meant. Or and what I meant. And if you do start to feel dizzy or lightheaded, please stop. Start breathing through both nostrils. Okay, and then whichever side you're on, go ahead and finish your exhale or allow yourself to reach exhaling. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through both nostrils. I'm going to take a couple of deep breaths through both nostrils here to resettle, rebalance. And then go ahead and close your eyes if they weren't already closed. Just notice what's going on in your body. Okay, and then with the eyes still closed, go ahead and rub your palms together. Bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, exhale, and exhale through your mouth, please. And then we'll inhale to tune out with one long Satnam. 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 All right, well, I hope you found this helpful. I wanted to bring back the alternate nostril breathing, like I said, my own experience lately has been a bit chaotic. There's been some increase in anxiety. So I wanted to share a way to help us or tap into the anxiety without running from it or shoving it down or any of that, allowing it to kind of expand outward, heal as we're focusing on our breath, allowing it to kind of spin out to wherever it needed to, and then also to help balance the right and left hemispheres of the brain as alternate nostril breathing is said to do. Um, it can also help with infusing the body with oxygen. So if you felt dizzy, you felt lightheaded, that might be part of what was happening. These are not medical diagnoses. This is just purely based on my own experience and then my own reading to kind of figure out why some of those experiences would arise at certain times and others not so much. Considering that my sinuses are clogged, it makes sense that there's not enough oxygen getting through. Um, and then a couple other things that I wanted to note here is this also alternate nostril breathing can also help calm and rejuvenate our nervous system, which is very abused when our anxiety levels rise, especially if we notice that we have a lot of anxiety over a longer period of time. Our nervous systems are pretty battered by that. So, given how a lot of things are going within the world, it makes sense that a lot of people would experience anxiety and that our nervous systems would be quite abused currently. So, just wanted to offer another way for us to come back, allow our nervous systems time to unclench and release, help it relax a bit. And then that can also help to balance the hormones because our nervous system doesn't feel like it has to clench and hoard energy. Um, and then helps to clear the respiratory channels. Considering that my sinuses are clogged, I thought this was a great way to help all these different systems. Now, there's a lot more that alternate nostril breathing can do for our bodies. I just wanted to highlight these few. Um, I feel like that was it. I still feel like I'm forgetting something and I don't know what that's related to. So, thank you for joining me. I hope you found this helpful. And I hope that your nervous system feels better. I hope that your anxiety levels have gone down and just something that you can come back to again and again anytime you need it. So, again, thank you for joining me. See you next time.